Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Swift. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his man, that's Graham. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Second and a yard. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn it to a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A play fake. Now Williams.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give, and here's Johnson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's second down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's McCarthy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Off play action. Here's Williams. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7. To throw, it's Williams. That one complete to Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Jonathan Bernard on the tackle. 2 guys on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. The 7-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Williams. That one on target to Moore. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. The clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Williams. Got his man. That's Graham.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard takeout brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Second down and 8. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. He gets this one to Moore. Yeah! 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's Williams now to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
They're on the 34-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He's got it at the 3. And he will score! Game on! Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Vikings are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Moore going in motion. On the give, it's Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's into space past the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Now, this looks like a design run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Vikings 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings. Yeah, got my stacks up.
First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The PAT, up and good. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Bears sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Boone. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here is 1st and goal. try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Williams. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Here's Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away. Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Hopkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So a win here for the Vikings. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.